You're deeply thirsty for a glimpse into my dark and tortured soul. It actually sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you want this to go. So why don't you just tell us? As expected of a low IQ, thin blood, no sense of drama or suspense. Why would I hand you the key to my defeat? Is it now time? I have something that could prove you wanted to read Fresh Teeth. I have your internet browsing history. How'd you even get that? I mean, how is this going to help your case? All you're going to prove is that I'm a genius of the highest caliber who spends his days exploring literary masterworks. Reading literary masterworks, more like reading cheap, exploitative, X-rated nonsense. I implore the court to look further at some of these searches. Female rainbow drink reader quadrant vacillation fang femdom. Bioluminescent waifu gifts 2D animated 3D PD. Female rainbow drinker reader hurt comfort quizilla XXX suck me bone dry. Need I go further? You are making a mockery of my intellectualism. These are searches for only the most serious of scholarly works. Oh my god, how far is he willing to go with this? Then, do you care to explain why you were searching for this weird stuff if you do not get your rocks off? Nothing about my internet history is salacious in the least. Only a noob will call it filthy. But, inevitably, I owe you no thorough explanation for my interest searches. Relate to only the most sensitive topics. A man's waifu. And if you're forcing me to reveal my waifu without consent, well, that's essentially challenging me to a duel. Unless, of course, your waifu is shit. I am proud to say that my waifu lives amongst the highest of echelons. Even god tier does not suffice to describe it. It's pretty clear he didn't do it, but I'm not sure how to proceed. Oh, what the So this is the blue blood car, huh? Yeah, there are only ceruleans in here, so the indigos must have their own train car. This is already a lot fancier than any of the other cars we've been in. Let's just be careful. Blues can be more dangerous than you might think. We've got this far, right? Let's just keep moving forward. Right. Oh, this is bullshittery. Fancy food. Drinks. Excuse me, is this 3 people to a fucking car? Oh, this bitch. I don't even want to talk to her. No one wants to talk to... Wait, are these things hanging? Wait, why is there an elevator? Let's get to the control room. Can we, like, slip past them? Can I? The fuck? Wait, what? Is it double story? Wow, it's double story. And there's a picture of the horse. Oh my god, Smackdown. And more horse. Wow, this one's even worse. How do they just keep getting worse and worse? You don't think anyone had worse taste in art than your dad. Turns out you were wrong. Actually, your dad should have been the one to get sucked in this plan instead of you. He loves stupid adventures. You don't like it. Who is Nikki? Hey! Where do you think your low bloods are going? Oh, trespassing upon blue territory is offensive enough. You speak the audience of the revered high blood caste. Yeah, you guys are in trouble. You think you can simply walk into a clown car? Yes. Actually, I kind of know one of the trolls up there, and he invited me to come up, so... His name is Marvis. Maybe you've heard of him. He's kind of a big deal. Yeah, oh well, in that case... Ha! You, an associate of one of the high bloods on this train? I've seen all the clowns aboard. Any of them could rip your puny body. Limb from limb. Well, they wouldn't, because I'm cool and a friend to the clowns. It's a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association, but there is no way for us to verify such a claim. 1. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Galek. Yeah, maybe we just shouldn't go up there and then, haha. How can I prove to you that I got invited to go up to the next car then? Yeah. Protein shake. Well, as I'm sure you know, the purple blood caste is the absolute peak of aristocratic and cultural sophistication of our culture. The apex of our creative and intellectual potential. That really says a lot. Perhaps if you can prove to us that you are a troll of sufficiently cultured stock, that it may indeed have been possible for such a refined class of being to have graced you with the gift of their respect. Yeah, great idea. What the fuck? Okay then, what do we have to do? Yeah, you can put on like a talent show. Amicia, please. Nothing so simplistic and remedial as that. Think of it more like a stringent admissions process. If you can present to us a portfolio of sufficiently developed and artistically valuable work, we will accept that you might be worthy to stand before the High Bloods. Really? Who died and made you in charge of anything? Yeah, oh boy. Okay, great, right, where do we start? Let's start with evaluating your refinement in the most intellectually sophisticated of the arts, literature. Present to me your most polished work, an essay, a poem, a story, a treatise of sorts. I will be the judge of whether or not you have the intellectual mettle to pass muster. Okay, be back in a jiffy. I eagerly await your submission. Wait, what the fuck? So, what do we do, Zephyros? Do you know how to, write? Yeah, not really. Dermot did all that stuff. Maybe we'd better go back and see if someone else on the train can help us out. Alright, doesn't seem like there's any way around it. Damn it! Can't I just present... Where's that thing? Like, the sex book from Twilight. I'll just give him that. Or maybe I could just go through. This leads to the next car. You hope you're getting close to the front. The train doesn't actually look that long when it's pulled into the station. I'm in utter shock how few trolls there are here. Because the red and yellow car had so many trolls we didn't recognize. Here is only trolls we recognize. No one wants to talk to you. What voice did I use for him? You gave back all the evidence? Why would I give back evidence? What is this? Hi. What was Malik's voice? Do I remember? I don't know if anyone's put his voice thing in the Hiveswap thing. No, that's Kingdom Hearts. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Do we have his voice? Oh wait, she was a German voice. Whoops, I put Russian. Wait, Russian, German. Oh, okay. Whoopsies. Okay, a few characters were missed again. I guess I will make it up as I go along. You need something? Yeah, no, we didn't mean to bother you. We just... Hey, bro. It's totally chill. What up? Oh, wow. Sorry that fake fire is kind of hypnotic. It equals not fake. What? It's on a TV, isn't it? Still not fake. Just made out of pixels instead of oxygen and packed carbon. Virtual reality is not fake. It's just virtual. I'm Malik. Oh, I'm Joey. You're a mutant. What? Yeah, no, she's... It's chill. I'm down with mutants. Very anti-establishment. Yeah, the love, are you trying to pull her into your hacktivist garbage? She's way out of your league. Anyways, that equals what we got down here. Communal soda machines and fake fires. Yeah, I thought you just said the fires wasn't fake. Right, not fake. Just hollow. A lukewarm reflection. That equals how it's always been on Alternia. But that is not gonna change. Oh, that is gonna change. Catch you later. Bye? Okay, that was, something. Maybe Elwood can help. Well, damn, look who it is. Yeah, hi. Here. So, what are you two rebels doing up here? You know you're supposed to be at the back of the train. Oh, we know. We're just trying to get up to the control room so we can redirect the train onto the express route to Credea's party. Nothing big. So, let me get this straight. She's going to do this and all the other trolls at the other train stations are going to miss out. Isn't that what they say is a dick move? Oh, word. Well, welcome to the high class card. Check out all the high quality shit we got going on. I think the vending machine might even work. Good to know. So hey, I'm pretty sure those things you gave me were pieces of garbage. What? That money. Oh, the pogs. Yeah, I told you they weren't anything important. Right, but I figured you were just trying to screw me around. Which would have been valid, seeing as how I screwed you around. But damn, turns out you screwed me all the way around and back to the beginning. I guess I did. Want to sit down and chill for a bit? Huh? But I thought you were mad at me. I screwed you around. Over it. Got to roll on the past that nonsense. You're okay, pretty girl. I thought she was gonna say I like being screwed around. What voice? Oh, damn it. I'll just go with normal. Hello there, lowbloods. Hi. You sound a little downy, darlingy. Are you doing alrighty? Oh, yeah, we're fine. That last car was just pretty intense. You were tangling with teal bloods. No wondery. But resty easy. Us ceruleans are a lot more laid backy. Everybody here is always ready to strike a dealie. I don't care absolutely what your bloody colory is as long as you've got the cashy. Yeah, cash for what? I won't perform me any of my services without something in exchangey. Services? What in the world are you talking about? Do you seriously not know who I am? Wowie. Let me fill you in. I'm a very important artisti and a writeri. Remeli Nemak. I'm a big dealie online. I have some self-respecty. I won't work you for free. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Bye. But she's a writer. Don't we need a writer? Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but is there any chance you know where we could find some literary text on this train? We're trying to impress some indigo bloods. I can't help you write that. Though I am very prolific writer, I doubt a fancy blue bloody will find any of my texty literary. Why not? Transformative works are spat upon by the blue blood elite. You'll have to look elsewhere to find your respectable literature. Wow. Blue bloods sound like the French aristocrats that got put under the guillotine. I don't want to talk to her. I really don't want to talk to her. Oh, how rare. 2 tiny little lowbloods scuttling into my web. How absolutely delightful. You may call me Ardata. Yeah, I'm Zephyros. I'm Joey. How lovely. Ha ha ha. Yeah, are you okay? Do you need a soda? No, imbecile. I mean, no thank you. Your eyes, they shimmer as lustrous as the sky. Would that I could pick them like ripe fruits. Yeah. Zephyros, is she... I think you have a better sense of who is making fun of us and who is serious. And who is just kind of a maniac. How can you draw any conclusions from insufficient data? Perhaps we should get to know each other better. Would you two care to join me in my room? It's very noisy out here in the main cabin. I know she'll kill us. I know she'll kill us. No thanks. Yeah, you know what? That's really nice of you to offer, but we need to keep going. Yeah, thanks anyway. I see you're back for more. Yeah, it's a funny story. You really require a piece of literature to play the Indigo Blood silly little game? Wait, I'd never told her about the literature? Did I tell her about the literature? Oh, yeah, how did you know? I heard it all. My senses are quite preternatural. Mwahahaha. Yeah, do you have anything like that? Sure, yes. In my room. I have shelves and shelves of books. Join me. No thanks. Yeah, no, we're okay. We'll ask someone else. There are probably sleeping cabins. Are you sure you have no interest in my many fine cultural touchstones? Kuma, Ardata is psychic. Remember how she controlled MS Par? Right. No thanks. No thanks, but thanks for the offer. Are you sure you have no interest? Alright, sure. Yeah, maybe we should actually take a quick look. Was that it? It doesn't surprise me. Can we ask Marvis to eviscerate her? I'm sure her fans would love to watch it. What is a greater honor than to sacrifice yourself for your art? Her fans would love it. It would be an awesome finale. Well, at least we didn't have to spend a lot of time with her. If we had to spend a lot of time with her, I'd be sick of her. But we still need to find medicine for the damn purr beast. Wow, this is ridiculous. So, would you happen to know anything about literature? Literature? You think that I would concern myself with something so facile as books? Sister, the only stories I'm concerned with are the ones I paint with the blood of my enemies! Ha! Alright, cool. See ya. I'm just trying to I just had a thought that came to my head. What would happen if a slug landed on Alternia? I mean... like... Imagine having a train with this much space and just forcing half the passengers to squish into the smaller car. You're talking about humanity here, Frick. Have you seen some of the satellite or overhead images of places like India? Where you have an entire slum, and then on the other side of a wall, you literally have pools and tennis courts and mansions. So you have a dozen people that are living within 2 square meters, and then right across a big concrete thick wall, you've got pools and tennis courts. A family friend of mine is a lawyer. He traveled to a few countries, and he traveled to India one time. And there's basically kids that are begging on the streets, right? And if you give one kid something, like dozens more will come and come and come. And he just went like, so outside his hotel on the ground floor is basically like the area where you can eat. It's kind of like an outdoor eating. It's almost like a cafe. So you go on the ground floor and there's like a restaurant. He was sitting outside and there was basically like a glass, I wouldn't even call it a glass fence, but it was kind of like a glass sort of fence thing, so it's see-through around the outside. So imagine it's like an outdoor cafe, little restaurant area. And he's sitting on his table, he ordered his food. On the street, on the sidewalk, not even 2 meters away, was a mother who was collapsed on the floor from how much she was starving. She was literally dying of hunger. And not even 2 meters away is a restaurant on a hotel where people are eating food all day. And she's probably just there, you know, waiting, hoping that someone would feed her. She's about to die of starvation. No one gives her any food. Humanity is fucked. So you've got people that are literally driving, like, one of my friends from uni, he was from India, and he was from a well-off family. And in Mumbai, there's spoiled rich kids, and there's spoiled rich kids. Like, he was 16, and he got a $200,000 sports BMW, and he even had a chauffeur. I think he ran over a kid when he was driving, or he was in a car accident or something, and his chauffeur literally came, got arrested by the police, and went to jail for him. And all it cost was like $300 a month or something. He just has to keep paying his salary. Yeah. Human life has literally no value in countries like that. In China, if you run someone over, you have to pay for their hospital care. Run them over again, you just have to pay for their funeral. In countries like that, human life has no value. No, I haven't. I forgot that was the thing. Hey, do you have time to help us out? I really don't think I'm supposed to be helping Gallic. We'll get really grumpy about it. Sorry, I'm rooting for you though. Well, I've just talked to everyone. Where am I gonna get my literature? And who died and made that guy king? Let's get to the control room. Let's get to the control room. Can't I just go to the next car? Why do I have to listen to this guy? No one else does. Back so soon? Yeah. What is it that you want exactly? To be true, if you cannot sort out your own what constitute a piece of intellectually and artistically valuable literature, I find it highly unlikely that you'll be able to create one. So questions such as this one are not working in the favor of my estimation of your intellectual chops, so to speak. Okay, great. Thanks for the help. You're welcome. Can I give him this? Here you go. I beg your pardon. Intellectually and artistically valuable literature. Oh. Let me see. My goodness. Oh dear. Dear. Oh no. No. You don't like it? Oh Jesus Christ. No, I'm just reading through it. I wasn't tempted to click on the numbers. With all due respect to your, associative, even if a regular picture book could, by some remote stretch of possibility, display even a scintilla of literary merit, the author of the volume in my hands appears to have had their minuscule talent even further diminished by their loathsome penchant for using baby talk, twee animal drawings, and maudlin sentimentality. Should it turn out that such author did not take the precaution of writing under a pseudonym, I intend to report them to the Alternative Academy of Arts, Science and Torture, together with a recommendation that before culling, they be fried on both sides in oil derived from their own pimply ass. Does that answer your question? I hate this guy. I kind of wish that a slug landed on Alternia. That would be fun. What's the joke? Associative. I think I'm getting a migraine. Merit. I adhere to the school of thought that holds that this is impossible whiz. The literature written for sniveling, undulating, slime-covered, multi-legged, post-pural vermin has no place on the shelves of sophisticates, especially those of the more exalted hemospectrum classes. See Nazgul Morim, a survey of smucky, supreme literary productions aimed at gurgling, puking neonates. Gazoil Fraken, the raw, puerile incunabulum of extreme youth. What the fuck? I can't read half this shit. An observer sentimentality. An observer many perhaps wonder at the lighting rapidly on my assessment of this soy-distant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand that I am a graduate cum laude of Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. All rights reserved. Any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any other velocity whatsoever is strictly confidential and probably a delusion on the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. Right. Oh, Fufi, are you sure you didn't like it? I like it well enough as an example of half-baked, imbecilic, trivial, soup-defyingly, unredeemed, lowbrow, stewly cloence with a side order of nauseating twaddle. Yeah, I guess not. Your companion's lighting comprehension has pinpointed the precise graven of my statement. Companion, it pains me to have to acknowledge the existence of a person occupying such a low rung on the hemospectrum ladder of natural merit. A phrase I coined in my essay, Well-Deserved Supremacy, a celebrating of the natural superiority and moral fitness at the shorter wavelengths, in collected essays of genius. I'll have to make a note to purify myself with a long scrub immersion at the end of the train journey. Text is so sophisticated, Kuma's brain enters into throttle mode to process it and not burn out. I honestly can't read half the words because I've never encountered them. But quite honestly, I kind of wish a slug would land on Alternia, because this would typically be the type of person they'd torture for hours on end. For shits and giggles. You know, they'd poke him with something just to see what words come out. Just keep poking. Twisting. You know? It'd be fun. My god, this guy annoys me. Oh no. Can we have another shot? Well, I don't wish to be unfair. Yes, alright, you can try again. Perhaps if I were to jump off the train. I kind of wish he would jump off the train, and then the train would roll over him. But it wouldn't kill him. And it would seal the damage, so he could try to crawl to safety. But safety would be out of reach. But thankfully, due to his high cast hypo spectrum, he's not going to die from the internal bleeding. So he gets to suffer nice and long while crying like a little bitch until the next train comes and ends up running over his little fingers, which again, thanks to his nice hemo spectrum color, will only break the bones and not purely sever the flesh. My god, I'm getting psychotic now. My god. My god. Okay, I need something else. Does he have something? What's this? Ah, a flarp manual. Okay, I'll be honest, I just want to give him the book so I can progress. I don't even, at this point, care about finding out where to get the book. I just want to give it to him so I never have to talk to him again. Like, I'm at that point right now. Indigo blunts are kind of famous for being sophisticated while exhibiting extra strength and survivability. The plan will fail at incapacitate, part due to target being immovable to regular Slav powers. You do realize Slavs have charged tanks with nothing more than a shirt and a knife and actually taken out a tank, right? I think you underestimate the Slavs. You really underestimate the Slavs. Apology, I haven't played this car yet, so I have no idea where the book is. You're absolutely right, we have to actually find a book. Give me a book. Are you sure you have no interest in my many fine cultural touchstones? Sure. Yeah, maybe we should actually take a quick look. What? Catfish 2? There's no chance it's the fur beast one from the last car, is there? Are you sure? Alright, sure. Maybe we should actually take a quick look. Catfished forever. What? Why do I feel that this is a troll that makes you do it like 3 times and then it's going to give you the book? It feels like something they would do. Are you sure you have no interests? Alright, sure. Alright, no achievement this time. No, it was just for achievements. I'm Russian. I could take out tank because it freaking moves tin can with the meat inside in the middle of winter. Alternate high blood is a tin wall. I can't open it with knife. Pfft. I can read that. I'm Russian. I can take out tank because it freaking moving tin can with the meat inside in middle of winter. Alternate high blood is a tin wall. I can't open it with knife. The troll with the laptop has it? Ah, okie dokie. Malik! Hey, you're back. Yeah. I should have known this was going to be as weird and mundanely frustrating as the last 3 cars. People upstairs wouldn't let us pass until we passed some culture test that I'm pretty sure they just made up on the spot. That equals classic Indigo. The guy up there with the glasses wants us to bring him some cultural literature. Do you have anything like that lying around? I can find you something. Really? That was way easier than I thought it would be. For sure. I'll find you something super rare. It'll blow that blowhard's mind. Just one thing first. Yeah, I figured there would be 1, or 2, or 5. A bunch of my devices died hours ago. If you can find a way to charge them, I'll find you something radical. What do you say? Sure. Rad. Let me know when you get it done. Alright, so now I'm looking for a charger. Oh, I know. Nah, Dada has a lot of different bait switches during your time in Blue Car. It goes for a while. Seriously, let's go talk to her after each step of solving any puzzle. She'll try bait you a new candy each time. Why hasn't someone killed her? Okay, I need someone that's just charging a lot of power. Maybe this guy. Little shit, man. You think I just carry around highbrow shit around? Oh wow, you can literally talk to anyone. What about you? You want literature? Oh yeah, for sure. I'll hook you up. Lol, check this shit out. Yeah, just don't look at anything. No, I'll literally charge it on you. Hey, remember me? No, the void rots my brain. Same as my body. Really? No, idiot. Of course I remember. Neediest rusty couple on the train. Yeah, can't we really argue with that? Why are you here again? I'm needy, remember? I need something. Can you charge these devices? Show me. This isn't rusty tech. You stole this. No, I didn't. Thrashing mercenaries. Soliciting higher bloods. Now theft. I'm impressed. Pokil, get the fuck out for a second. Ah. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. What did she feel like? Food poisoning. And you feel like siphoning off a block of wood. Are you sure you're even alive? Yeah, I've heard better things. Okay, now it's fully charged. But the real question is, how do I save the Lucis? This was obvious, the guy's a walking power bank. Here you go. Any luck? I already got a PDF ready to go. This shit equals super exclusive. Wasn't easy to find. Yeah, here you go. Sweet. Check your tablet. Already sent. Oh, thank you. Wow, this is so long. Favor for a favor. Sweet. Zephyros tastes like wood. Zephyros clearly offended by the remark. Excuse me. I am at least a walking chopping board. Pfft. No. X. Where's my PDF? Oh, wow. Marvis is popular. Chixie's not bad. Oh my god, 69 420. Beautiful. 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 Oh my god. Oh god, why? Jesus Christ. And he's angled it so it looks like someone's giving him a blowjob. It's like, this is the view from... What the fuck? This son of a bitch. Where's my thing? Does he have it? Does she have it? Who's got the thing? How do I give the thing? Here you go. What? What is this? Intellectually and artistically valuable literature. Sigh. Until the dictatorship of the intelligentsia is inaugurated, superior persons must forever be at the mercy of ignorancia. See Plasto's The Republican. What this guy fails to realize is he doesn't actually produce anything of value in the society, which is typically why these people are the first to get culled during a revolution, because they're not necessary in society. They're too busy smelling each other's butts like a bunch of dogs, instead of actually doing something useful for the betterment of society. And they refuse to do anything useful because they think they're too good for it. They're effectively just spoiled brats that learn a lot of words. The developers of Act 2 really hate using the inventory. Ah. Let me take a look. Interesting. More than interesting. Fascinating. I think he's getting it. Yeah. And where, may I ask, did you two rather exquisite individuals get this somewhat sophisticated work of political literature? The trolls of sensibility can only hope that a cultivated observer of some future reader I can't take this guy's shit anymore. If I was in this train, I would have just stabbed him already. Using the records of my remarks, which will doubtlessly be preserved for prosperity. No, no one's gonna read this, and neither am I. No one cares about you. We got it from... Yeah, we can't tell him. It has all the stuff in it about overthrowing and rebelling and stuff. Oh, right. Sorry, we can't disclose that. That's a pity. I'd love to get a hold of whoever wrote this. Yeah, why? Oh, God. To congratulate them, of course. To see what I could do to support their literature career. Bring them to the attention of editors and critics. Feed them and shower them with honors. This is truly intellectually and artistically valuable piece of literature. Subverting all our preconceptions. It plays with the form to call into question our deepest predictions or perceptions and ideas. Deconstructing narratival conventions to strike at the very heart of shared canonical shibboleths in order to capsize our customs and habits of thought and our jaded practice of culture. Oh, yes, exactly. The profanity of vision, the penetration of analysis on every page of this magisterial work contributes more to the understanding of our own small place in the universe than whole libraries of conventional scholarship, opening up new vistas of dialectical possibility. ensuring the tired usage of the ivory tower, but circumventing at the same time the dreariness of iconoclasm for its own sake. Its uplifting and at the same time incendiary critique of things as they are comes as a breath of fresh air to the scholars who has labored long under the yoke of intellectual orthodoxy. Okay, that made some sense. Yeah, I agree. Oh god, and he keeps going! I am indebted to you, yes, even to you, unwashed and untutored as you are. But does not wisdom often come out of the mouths of babies and sucklings? For providing me with this heathy glimpses of possibilities of a philosophy outside the tired, crammed bounds of obsolete doctrine and the trodden paths that have worn intellectual ruts in the fabric of scholarship leading to the same doors, to the rooms with their paltry intellectual fare, while all the time there has been a feast waiting for the hungry scholar just around the corner. I'm not sure how I can repay you. Oh well, you could. No thanks. Can express the profound debt I feel to you. Too small-minded and simple as you are, but does not intellectual modesty often point the way for having brought me this feast of reasoning and flow of the soul? Well, actually, I am simply overwhelmed with the riches of the spirit you two, unprepossessing and stunted though your minds may be, but even a humble vessel can hold fine wine, have given me. I can barely... Well, you could let us go. What? Remember you said that if we brought you some intellectually and artistically valuable literature, you'd let us go to the next car? Oh yes, I do remember. Inconsequential figures such as yourselves often don't imprint themselves deeply on my memory, but you have done such a service. And through me, humanity of course, be my guests. Proceed on your way with all speed and benedictions. Yay! Just a sec. Good job with that literature. No, yeah, good job with that literature. Gallic can be so picky. Lowbloods usually have terrible taste, but you guys really have some culture in your veins. Wow, thanks. I bet you're an amazing artist. I would love to see some of your stuff someday. Actually, no day like today. Yeah, oh boy. That looked really fun, so I think I want to play too. Bring me one piece of art if you want to pass. No, fuck you! Wait, again, we already proved we know culture and stuff. Yeah, you played with Gallic, but I don't care about books. I want to see some art. Ah, this is so... Gallic, can you please tell her we already passed your test? Oh, this was absolutely nothing to do with me. I also don't care. You know what? When we fucking get to the next cart, I feel like disconnecting the cart so they could sit in the middle of nowhere and walk the fucking shits that they are. And that would probably doom all the other carts too, but you know, gotta break some eggs for an omelette. Yeah, we should just do what she wants. You're never gonna argue Blue Blood down. Fine, one piece of fine art coming up. Maybe I should just put shit on a piece of paper and give it to her. She'd think it's art. Oh my god, this is a fetch quest and a half. I find it interesting that we don't know which parts of Friendship was written before which parts of Act 2, if any at all, but I guess it doesn't matter much because they declared Friendsim non-canonical. Wait, what? Friendsim was non-canonical? To be fair, in his Friendsim route he mentions just because I'm a high blood does not mean I am fucking sadist, making it clear that he's not interested in hurting you for the pleasures unlike other indigo bloods. And yet, that makes sense considering the team was completely different. Wow. The original director got fired? What? I'm reading through the text, I'm like, wow, I didn't know he got fired. Why did they fire him? Alright, we need art. Let's ask him. Hi, thanks a lot for doing the illegal stuff for us earlier. Do you think you could do it again? Sweet, yeah, what do you need? Fine art. My art is pretty fine, but I don't think you understand it. Okay, I guess. Great, I gotta go to this woman. I don't know if you find the right way to put it, but they don't work for the company anymore. Do you mean he left? Was he removed against his will, or did he leave because he wanted to leave? Hey, you're an artist, right? Yes, I am an artisty. Great. Do you think you could, like, paint or get some art for us? We have to prove that we can recognize true art to those guys upstairs. And since you're such a good artisty, maybe you could help us. Are you asking me to work for exposure? Yeah, but the exposure is those guys upstairs to look down on real art of the people. Compelling. I would love you to rub my arty in the faces of the elite. I'll do it, but I will need raw materials and a reference piece. My specialty is artistic mimicry, like a forgery. Originally, work is overrated. Sure. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I'm probably stupid for not knowing this, but what are raw materials exactly? Anything disgusting-y, really. True art is ugly and sopping with the sweat and tears of the creatori. Gross. Where are we supposed to find something like that? You mighty want to go where the people are raw and real grossy. I'm sure you know what kind of people I mean. Seeing as you're one of them. Nahaha. Hey, that was rude. Haha. It's a good thing. Wow. The terms of their leaving the company was never revealed as far as I know. Canon in Homestuck isn't that complicated. The terms definition gets stretched, so nowadays, in a way, is it... What? That they got fired? Well, fired typically means you were doing a shit job. People leave companies all the time. It's actually considered normal to leave a company every 16 months. They basically, if you don't leave a company every 16 months, they think that you're not ambitious. Because you're not jumping up the ranks. I should probably say it before we glitch. Isn't leaving starting from the bottom? No. You usually leave to get a position higher than your current position. That's how they do it in a lot of countries. Like in Singapore, it really matters where you start. So people typically work for internships for free so they can get a higher starting role because that determines their future salary. And then the only way to get promoted in Singapore is to actually leave the company and join another company. They don't internally promote you. So you just keep leaving companies and hopping around like a rabbit. Typically contracts are like a year or 16 months or 2 years. And then after that, you're just searching for a job somewhere else. And you keep doing that every single time. You just keep hopping. Yeah. You wonder why companies are so ineffective in the West. It's because of this. People just keep leaving the industries. And a lot of the time, they leave a mess when they leave. And then someone comes in, fixes it up, and then they leave. Yeah. Oh, wow. You know, at the beginning when we were here, it didn't feel strange. But when you're walking through the carts and you come here, dude. Look at the massive change. And then like this is pretty chill. And then you get this. Like, look how much room they have. And then this bullshittery. Troll society, though. Well, to be honest, it sounds like society in general. You get a very small group of people that own a majority of everything. Land, resources, companies, and they just have exorbitant wealth. And everyone else is fighting for everything else. Sounds like my career. When I first moved into supportive living, there was a really good team of them. And they all kept leaving and being replaced by carers who left even faster than the last ones. In the end, it was a complete mess. Yeah, basically. To be fair, what pumpkin dev team let go half of the people for a second half of 2018, start of 2019, then got back? I don't understand the mindset of people constantly hopping around from one company to another. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it. You get a better job, a better position, you hop, and you hop. But here's the thing. I've never been really motivated doing work like that if my goal is to just leave and go for another company and do work. I don't understand the mindset. I can never give it my all if I'm not interested in the long term. You know, I don't have that. My heart's not in it, so I'm only going to go as far as I need to. Whereas when my heart's in it, I'm going to pour everything I've got in it. Like, when I started working in corporate, I was so motivated. Like, I would do all my work, and I would probably output double, maybe triple what people in my role would do. And then there was one time where we had corporate events, like 2-3 corporate events within 2-3 weeks, and they really needed to process all the people that attended, all the emails, you know, all the guests, all the companies where they're from, and they needed it ASAP so they could submit it and, you know, message everyone out and touch base and, you know, help the sales team and all that sort of stuff. And they needed it ASAP, but there wasn't enough time to do it all. So I basically stayed late one evening with a coworker, and we worked till about 12 a.m. So we did the whole work day and then worked till like 12 a.m. to get this thing out. And then we turned up to work tomorrow as well. And we got it out. And everyone was like, oh, thank you, you got it done. And that was it. And then the team we did it for got fired the next week. Like, the group I was in got eviscerated. When I joined, there was about 22, 24 people. By the time I left, 8-9 months later, there were 6. And the worst part was that people in the department were doing jobs that weren't in their job description. So as soon as they got restructured, or what was it called? They got made redundant. Different parts of the business started having issues. And they were like, what's going on? Who usually does this? Oh, we always gave this task to this person. And it's kind of like, hang on, we got rid of these people. It's like, yeah, you fired people based on their job descriptions, not realizing they were doing other things in the business. Oh, wait, you never talked to them to begin with. Of course you didn't know what they were doing. This game had so much wasted development, which is why it took so long. Oh, yeah. Like, given the structure of the game, when you think of the structure, it's got the story, then you've got all the character interactions. The story and the character interactions would, of course, be written by the writer. They would have the director, the creative lead, and whatnot. And then you would have the background, like the scenes and whatnot. That would be the creative inspiration of what you wanted certain places to look like. And you would have maybe one or a handful of people in the art department doing this. This is 2D. This is not, it's not something that would take you a year to create. It's a static background with basically sprites that move around, right? Like, this is like 2.5D at max. It shouldn't take you long. It is a freelancer mindset. Get the job done, some even take pride in what they do. Try to do it perfectly, then move on to the next. You work for yourself, one job per contract. Growing your background of job well done. Yeah. Which is why it took so long. A lot of stuff got cut out of the game. And something even got removed post-release. Oh, really? Wow. That's a shame. But yeah, just going through all the carts, I'm in utter shock. But honestly, this doesn't surprise me. This is very much how our society does it. It's really sad. It's really sad. Alright, I need ingredients. I mean raw materials. Where do I get raw materials? Your hot dog? Oh no. No, 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 no. Get back. You can't have it. Damn it. Yeah, let's get to the control room. No, not the control room. We need ingredients. You're looking for material. Hachan, could I have water and coffee, please? And your ass is in the background. Hachan, your ass is in the background. Your big ass. It's so cushiony. It's like the best pillow in the world. There was a rhyme game in the bee house that got removed a few days in. I swear I played that. Didn't we do that? Oh, wait. We did that once. We failed. And then we got... Oh, wow. They removed it. I can't believe they removed it. I thought we tried it once and we failed. But then we didn't need to do it. Wow, can't believe that's gone. We're looking for more materials to make art, like raw materials. I don't even know this person's voice anymore. What the heck does that mean? Yeah, we're not exactly sure, just some materials for making art the way the artist does. Well, this garbage is pretty raw. It was about to throw it out the side of the train. But you can have it. Oh, that's such an idea, I guess. We'll take it. I guess it couldn't hurt to try. I think it's safe to assume at this point that anything can hurt. Yeah, I guess even the machine. Fascinating. Do you want the garbage or not? Yeah, thanks. Oh wow, smells terrible. It's garbage. What do you want from me? Wow. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, we're progressing. Low bloods, I can't help ye but think ye that you've followed my instructions and returned with something raw. Doesn't get any rawer than this. Yeah, and if it does, we really don't want to know about it, thanks. Can you work with this? I know it's really smelly. Haha, are you kidding? You thinking I'm some sort of amateur? This is nothing compared to the sufferings I've endured for my career. Let's make some fucking art. The fuck? Here you go, check this out. Yeah, wow. This is actually pretty cool. Did you really use the garbage to make this? I told you I was goody. Wait, but what was her reference? Didn't she say she needed a reference? What was the reference? You don't need a complete third phase for success, only 2 out of 3. And then they said on Twitter, we can't implement a skip button that quick. It's also the weekend. This was weeks ago. Sailor Moon reference? Oh. Fair enough. Ah-chan, could I please have some coffee? Alright, Amicia, here's your art. Yeah, wow. Is that our art? Pretty cool, right? The colors are incredible. Wait, yeah, the colors are incredible. It's so, yeah, raw? Exactly. It smells terrible and I want you to take it away from me as soon as possible. But good job. Test cleared. I knew you guys had it in you. Alright, both tests passed. So now we can... Not so fast, sister! Oh boy. You may have impressed those 2 pipsqueaks. But do you really think you could possibly stand up to the might of me? Nikki Mula? Infinite time champion of Alternian Muscular Theater. What? I can't turn down. I'm streaming. Don't make me fucking laugh. Ha 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 ha. Sister, these little games these 2 low-weight marks have sent you on are nothing compared to the test of metal and might you will have to pass to prove yourself to me, Grand Champion Nikki Mula. Hachan's just literally just laughing. Hachan, where's my coffee? You can't move? Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm in the shot.
Your ass is in the shot, your big ass.
It's not.
They can just see your ass. It's just sticking out in the corner of the camera.
It's not.
It's a big butta.
It's not.
Get that butta in the kitchen. Coffee, please. Did you just flip me off? It's time for you to show me your strength in the only arena that matters. Muscular Theater. Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, me and Gallic both got to play our games. It's only fair that Nikki has her tune, too. Indeed. Muscular Theater is one of the most refined arts, so it would be amiss to allow you to pass without verifying that you properly appreciate its value. And without a honed physique and brawling prowess, it's likely you'll be trounced by any high blood anyway. They can be a capricious sort. Never know when an attack is around the corner. Good grief. Okay, so what do we have to do? You may pass if, and only if, you can best me in a test of muscular prowess. At first, I thought she was kind of scary, but the longer this goes on, the more ridiculous it gets. Yeah, no comment. What are you 2 maggots whispering about? Oh, nothing. So I take it I've got to, like, wrestle you? What an excessively erudite way of putting it, but yes. There is no such thing as excessively erudite, Nikki. Shut the fuck up. Lol. Now, sister, begone. I must commence my training for our strenuous clash. Alright then. Yeah, you see, the thing about muscular theater is, well, it's less about muscle than the theater, so... Sigh, I know wrestling is fake, Zephyros. We don't use that word, Joey. Yeah. Wait, what I'm saying is, it's not actually going to be a matter of beating her in a test of strength. She's just saying that as part of the performance. I think it's pretty safe to say that's not going to be possible anyway. Yeah, we just have to put on a good enough show. If we can do that, even if we lose, we win. Whatever happens, it just has to be a good story. I know a thing or two about performing. One of the most important things you've got to think about in any recital is the wardrobe, right? Yeah. Do you have anything on you that could spice up my outfit a little? Muscular Theatre has a little bit of higher standard for costume than a bit of sprucing. We need to have like a concept. Oof, well, I guess we'd better go see if someone can help us out then, huh? Wow, so we need to get a dress. Or something. Trying to think who can make clothes. Wait, well, I'm a little confused. They claimed it was to... Wait, something about credits. No game updates other than removing the B game. Well, they did it at the credits after a few days. Alright, the whole debacle. The game had no credits at release. Why though? They claimed it was to prevent the team from getting harassed, which in my opinion makes no sense. And then a few days later they patched them in, so I guess they changed their minds. Because in the past people would harass people who were pitting credits, which has happened. Why? That doesn't really justify not crediting the people who made your game for you. Why can't people just leave people alone? Here's what I don't understand. Why would someone go out of their way to harass developers of a game? Like, do people go out of the way to harass people that developed a movie? Do they go and harass the production team, the filming team, the sound team, the costume designer, the hairdresser? Like, where? What? Like, why? Like, why? What the fuck? They said on Twitter they didn't add the credits a few days. I know it doesn't. Also, they might be referring to the fact that they put an anonymous user's real name in the credits for Act 1, leading to them getting doxxed. What? Because Act 1 didn't live up to the high standards of the Hiveswap community, that's why. And as Einstein said, I know infinite things, galaxy and human stupidity. Both so sure about the first though. That's entirely their fault because there was nowhere to put their real name in. Yeah, like how people would harass James Roach with questions about characters and plot even though he just worked on the soundtrack. Elwood? Ah, fair enough. Thank you. If it's not up to their standards, they could just not play it. I think they mean the writers. The writers in the past had gotten harassed. Oh my god. Yeah, like how Kate got harassed and death threats until she had to leave the Homestuck team. What? Still, I can't stand entitled people who think everything has to suit them and that they can harass people if they don't like a thing. What the fuck? Either try to write something better like they could or just play the game. But the whole thing was kind of pointless because it's not like removing the credits would make horrible people harass them. Not harass them. Wow. Wow. So people would... Do they not realize that if you harass the creators of a game, they're not going to create more games? Like, are people that short-sighted and stupid? They complain that Hiveswap Act 2 took a long time to make, yet they went out of their way to harass the creators of Act 1. So who do they think is going to fucking make Act 2? Do they really think that people are going to go and put effort in designing a game when they get harassed by people for doing it? After the Homestuck epilogues, the release, there was a lot of drama. The problem is that Hiveswap was Kickstarted, so now they're in a bind. But wasn't the Kickstarter basically to get the game made? It doesn't determine how it's made. Literally, they're people who have had stuff handed to them their entire lives. They don't understand the concept of harassing people who make things. There will be no things. All they understand is, I want this. I want it my way. If it's not my way, I throw a tantrum. I personally blame the parents. It's like your pets, right? If your pets are throwing a tantrum and you give them treats for throwing a tantrum, they're incentivized to throw tantrums. People are the same. Thank you, Hutchan. Right, but if it was Kickstarted, there can't really be no game at this point. I mean, I get that it was Kickstarted, and then people are going to be like, oh, well, I donated my $5 to your game. Why didn't you write the story that I wanted it? It's kind of like... It's kind of... You gotta think about the big picture because, yeah, I get it. It was kickstarted by fans in the community, But at the same time, that doesn't automatically give you permission to attack the people that helped develop it. Because Kuma, when Act 1 released and turned out to be 3 hours first act, people who kickstart a project in Homestuck community annoyed devs in a rage, without knowing how hard it was to bring even first act of Hiveswap, because the old gentleman stole the Kickstarter funds to make King's Quest. Husey literally scraped by to get money for development. Like, development of Hiveswap in an epic in itself. Miracle that we're still getting new chapters of the game. People should just appreciate what they get. Well, okay, that's a different situation. If the funds got stolen to make King Quest, then that is something that people can complain about. Like, if I made a Kickstarter to, I don't know, buy a console like we did and play a certain game, and then that got, I don't know, the console got stolen or something on the way home, or we got tricked and sold the wrong console, that would be partially on me, and then partially on me to chase up and try to get the money back. I can understand people being upset. If I want to understand the kick, thank you.
Add ice.
Oh, you added ice? Thank you. They should complain at the people who stole the money. Also, shouldn't it be possible to sue them back? Well, yeah. I mean, if you gave money to the studio to develop your game, and they took that money and developed another game, that's technically theft. Because they didn't do with the money as you pay them to do. That's the equivalent of me paying someone to come and paint my house. Or come and, better yet, to build my house. Right? I've got a block of land, and I pay a builder a bunch of money to build my house. Instead of building my house, he goes and builds his house on his block of land. Like, we have no idea whatever happened because the entire thing is under NDAs. Well, technically, we only know the money was stolen because of a post that got deleted a few minutes later. Well, here's the thing, right? Non-disclosure agreement. But there's always a basis for non-disclosure agreements. There's always what's called consideration. If there's no consideration, then the non-disclosure agreement is basically like void. There has to be a reason for it. Like when I'm working in a company and I get a non-disclosure agreement for working on a project, the project basically says, well, you're working on this project, to be part of it, you have to not disclose blah, 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 blah. My reward for being part of the project is that I actually get paid for being part of the project. You can't just like throw around non-disclosure agreements and be like, everyone sign these non-disclosure agreements. You get absolutely no benefit from it. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. It's not like, oh, if you want us to work on your game, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. We will then go and steal your money. But because you signed the non-disclosure agreement, you can't tell anyone that we stole the money. And you can't sue us because you're not allowed to disclose. That's not really how it works. The court would throw it out. Like, a court would literally throw that out. The non-disclosure agreement would get thrown out if that's what it was done. If that's how it was done. Or the people who know are just deciding not to come forward. The problem that it technically worked on the game. After 1 year, they just had one sprite and not working build. I don't think people are seeing the issue. It's not the thing that they were working on the game. It's the fact that they used resources that were put in there for the development of the game and used it somewhere else. The only way that I could see that this would happen is if the money was not given for the development of the game, but was rather gifted to the studio who promised to work on the game. In which case, I don't know who negotiated this deal, but it's fucking stupid. But even then, if you invested money in the studio... There's a video? Oh, I don't know. I kind of don't want to go on a tangent and get involved in drama, but it's kind of... It's something doesn't smell right. Something doesn't smell right. That's all I'm saying. Something doesn't smell right. Okay, someone said something. Someone said something. I'm gonna scroll up and try to see who I have to talk to. I remember reading it, but I forgot. I forgot where I was supposed to go. Tons of drama. Damn it. I can't find the text that tells me who I need to talk to. Still scrolling. Oh, Elwood. Right. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, let's get to the control room. Talk to Elwood, damn it. Hi again. You really can't get enough, can you? Running back and forth, fetch quest. You two are so busy. Yeah, we're not doing it because we want to. The blue blood still won't let us through. You seriously haven't tried to just blow past them yet? You think we should try that? Yeah, no, Joey. Might be interesting. Joey, please. Chill, kid, I'm joking. What do you guys need? We're supposed to wrestle one of them and we need a costume. Damn, which one of you? Me, I guess. Zephyros is probably better at sports, but he's injured. So, can you help us? I might have something for you. Got to make another deal, unfortunately. I can't have people going around thinking I give out shit for free. Even to very cute lowbloods. What do you want? What you got? Want to buy some more of my stuff? Pay back later? How about, Yeah, Joey, she likes you. Yeah, she likes being a jerk to me. No, I mean, she's into you. Maybe you should ask her out. What? Blue bloods get really territorial about trolls in their quadrants. So if she feels protective of you, she'll help us. But, she's a girl. So? And I'm also a girl. Is it a problem for you that she's a girl? I don't get it. I don't. Okay, well, obviously you don't really have to go out with her. Just make her think you want to. Is it really a good idea to lie to a high blood? Well, a cerulean isn't a high blood, but... Oh, and how do we even know that she's really, you know, like that? Huh? I just don't think I can do this. Sorry. Okay. Hey, what are you weirdos whispering about over there? It's creeping me out. Nothing. Want some more of my stuff? Here, I've got... Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not doing any shady deals. I thought you were all about shady deals. Yeah, on my terms, but I've been burned before, okay? I don't even know what any of that shit is. It's the only stuff I have, though. I don't have any money. Do we have any money? Yeah, nope. Well then, guess you'll have to come up with something better. Pay back later? How about IOU? A what now? You know, an IOU. IOU, when... I know what it is. I'm just wondering what made you take me for some kind of chump. I'm running a business here. I can't afford to make bad investment decisions. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. Don't wait too long. This offer won't last. Damn it. And then Ardata? Oh my god. She's finally gonna be useful for something. I thought she was just in there because I had to put every troll in the game. Mahaha. Hello, Lord Bloods. Your courage does you credit. Yep, we got the extra credit. Would you happen to know of anything that Elwood might like? Oh, certainly. Just come along into my room. I have so many things she would like. Alright, sounds legit. Alright, show me the way. Yeah, Joey, I don't know if... Shh. Here. Here, Joey. Tough girl, baby. What the fuck are you doing? Well, since you can't help us, I'm just going with someone who can. Joey? I'm not going to be responsible for this. Mahahaha. Never fear. I'll be sure to return her to you. Don't fret. Okay, yeah, I'm sure. But I prefer her with all her pieces attached. Girl, come see me. Oh, wow. Remember that cut content I mentioned? They left 2 trolls out of the game. Which 2? Charun and Zebed. Oh, wow. They're possessive, so you can abuse it. Oh. Man, you really think anyone who dresses like that has your best interests at heart? I do if my best interests involve getting a costume. Shit, good grief. Come back here if it's this or turning yourself over to Spider Bitch. I'll give you some costume. I'm not going to literally let you get yourself killed over a fucking pirate costume. Yeah, pirate costume? That's what I got, kids. Yeah, why do you have a pirate costume? Do I pay you to ask stupid questions? You don't pay me to do anything. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Don't bother, I got a bunch. You've got a bunch of pirate costumes? On this train? Yeah. Why? I thought we'd established I wasn't holding a press conference on fucking pirate gear. Here, try this on. Okay. The fuck? Yeah, looks great, babe. But you're gonna tear it up in the muscle square. Great, thanks. It was literally a hook in a fucking eye patch. Ah. Do you really think you're ready to face me in the muscle square? Ready as I'll ever be. I'm just going to change into your battle remnants. My battle raiments. And then I'm gonna trounce you. Ha! Bring it on, sister. Ahem. And where do you intend this epic showdown to take place? A true warrior fights in the ring. Yes, you're right, but we don't have a ring here. Mullah. I believe they had plans to build one, but lacked adequate funding necessary, so it was scrapped. In absence of a ring, a true warrior makes do. Stand up and face me, sister. Oof! Well, that didn't last long. Yeah, Joey, wake up. Knockout 2.0. What just... Oh, thank goodness you're alive. Yeah, thank goodness you're alive. Where? What happened? Wow! Victorious again. I was wrestling and I lost? Oof, why does my head hurt? Yeah, I guess we failed the test. I... Failed? Ha ha ha. No, sister. That was tremendous. I what? My body is surging with adrenaline. My muscles. Bursting. What a contest. What stirring theater. Wahahaha. I entertained you enough to pass by getting punched in the face and passing out immediately? Psh, simple girl. There can be no winner without a loser. The strong cannot rule without someone weak to subjugate. Your pretentious defeat has solidified my iron grasp on the belt. Ah, okay, cool. You are a sister of culture after all. Phew. Haha, thanks. Kia. It seems that you've passed all our tests, Lowblood. Yay, congratulations. Yeah, does this mean we can pass up to the next train now? Go ahead, Lowbloods. Your fate now rests in the hands of jesters. Sounds great. Oh my god, we finally passed. This was fetch and oh my god, the amount of fetching we had to do. Jesus. It was literally just fetching. Oh my god. Well, it's more of no clear reason, but they had explanation of we decided to cut in order for faster game flow as train is the main scene of Act 2. So we're going up to the purple car, which is going to be interesting. And then after that is, I think, like what was it? The pink car or whatever it is, which is the underwater creatures. Okay, so let's take a quick little break. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to grab a snack, and we're going to go onto the clown car and see what's involved. I'm fingers crossed we don't have to do anything silly in the clown car, because I don't think Marvis... I mean, Marvis had his moment of doing a whole trial. I don't think he's going to want more. I don't know. We'll see. So let's take a little break and we'll go to the clown car. So I'm going to save again just in case. And we'll go on the break screen and I'm going to play a little bit of music. Does anyone have a quick song request? Otherwise, I'm just going to play more Homestuck stuff. Okay, so time for the clown car. Let's do it. What is the instruments of choice? All right, clown car time. What the hell? Guys, this is a... Why is the entrance to the clown car fucked up? What are you thinking about? How did you know I was thinking? Well, aren't people always thinking? That's how brains work. Alright. Well, my thought wasn't very exciting. I think I've had enough I think I've had excitement for one day, to be honest. Is Alternia always like this? Yes, unfortunately. But not usually all at once. You're definitely getting an expedited tour of all our planet's problems. Haha. You might even call this an experience and an illustrative vertical slice of the hemospectrum class tensions. The explanation has definitely been tense. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. I've never been around blue bloods like that before. I mean, I see them in line at the nutritional requisition market sometimes, but I usually try not to get their attention. Haha. Now, I'm not sure it matters if they pay attention to me or not. They live in a completely different world than I do, don't they? Yeah, I get that impression too. So now I'm wondering. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't say it. Zephyros, it's fine, I asked. Okay, well, Demic. Wait, Joey. I know you think he's bad, but Demic is a true revolutionary. He has a master plan to end the hemospectrum and free us low bloods from our metaphorical chains, which he says are the only things we have to lose. What exactly is the master plan? I actually have no idea. Demic says I wouldn't be able to understand it even if he explained it. He's the theory guy. I'm supposed to focus on, Praxis. Praxis? But come to think of it, he doesn't let me do much of that either. What does he let you do? Let's not get into that right now. But trust me, Joey, Demic is just trying to protect me. He wants to protect me so much that it was inspired him to destroy the hemospectrum. And he says we can do it peacefully too. That if we make common cause with high bloods against the injustices of the Empire, we can create a new order where everyone is equal. But after talking to all those blue bloods, if I don't have anything to lose by overturning the existing order except my fake chains, but high bloods have everything to lose by giving me more rights, what possible common cause could we have? He gets it! It seems like the most privilege you have, the more blind you are to the existing flaws in the system, because they aren't real flaws if you're benefiting from them, right? Now he gets it! The hemospectrum is structured so that the perks given to every caste are brutally extracted from those beneath them. Sea dwellers don't have to oppress low bloods directly if they have teals like Stelsa running the bureaucracy for them. It's easy for me to want to burn the whole system down because I live at the bottom, but the view is probably pretty different from the top. A high blood would have more to gain by appeasing members of the caste above them than they ever would uniting with us against the system. I don't know, I'm probably thinking above my intellectual weight class right now. This is why Demic is a theory guy. It's only been half a day since I left my hive, and I already have no idea what to think anymore. What do you mean half a day? Has all this happened within half a day? That's insane. Is that a Moirel thing? Huh? That you need Demic to tell you what to think. Well, every relationship is different. Zephyros, what do you think? I just said I don't know yet. Demic would say, okay, how about the Zephyros? I'll tell you what I think. Really? Yeah. I think that everything we've seen today would take anyone a while to process. So it's okay if you don't know how to feel about it just yet. You can come up with your own political opinions. You don't have to copy everything Demic says. Jesus Christ, fucking clowns. I'm turning the music up. Oh God. Wait, I know this thing. This was the portal. Just come here. Use. Oh shit. I love how I'm in here and no one's attacked me yet. No, I'm gonna keep away from this. Honk. Where's Marvis? Is the only one that can keep us safe. But that's the portal thing. There he is. Ooh! You made a hot skillet. Hot skillet? Not too keen on that one, huh? It's interesting for sure. Hehehe. I've been on the edge of my seat waiting for you to get here, Joe. I'm real excited to see how you do. Do what? The engine car is right through this door right here. Cool. Can you let us through? I sure can. Yeah, Joey? Oh God. Hi guys. These are my buddies. Chohat? What was her one? Okay. Barzum and Basil? Yeah. In Caraco. Honk. What's going on? No, I sure want to see you get through to where you be wanting to be, Joe. But nothing is ever quite that simple. You feel me? This here door don't open for just anybody. It doesn't? You see, I want to play a game. Oh God, no! 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 Oh God, no! Oh God! Oh God! I want to play a game. No! 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 Ah!
Hello, Amanda. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
Where
Why is Filthy Frank here?
ravioli? What's in the pocket only?
What the fuck is Filthy Frank doing in here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Honk. What kind of game? Wait, did the text ever make sounds like that? I don't remember it ever making sounds like that. It's real simple, Joe. I'm gonna spin the wheel right here on this door. And whatever color it lands on, that's the color troll I want you to kill. What?! Oh. Well, that was... It seems that Joey and I are kind of syncing our wavelengths now. Kill? What do you mean? Please tell me you're joking. Yeah, clowns are never joking when it comes to murder. I'm sure you'll do great, Joe. Now step back. Yeah, yellow! Yellow, 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 yellow! How exciting. And that settles it. Your first target is a yellow blood. Go on and take one and bring me proof of your kill. Yeah, Joey, this is what I've been telling you. This is how the high bloods operate. The only thing we can do to get through is what they want us to do. So we have to do it. Oh, you're real talkative all of a sudden, buddy. But you're right. Hey, chin up, Joe. I'm sure you'll do great. I can't just kill a person. Yeah, why not? It's so much fun. I redeemed the emote only thing. You have to rely on game hints. Did you? Did you redeem it? When'd you redeem it? I'm looking through. I haven't seen a redemption. First time for everything, bud. I'm sure you'll crush it if you put your mind to it. It's higher up. Can one of the mods do it? Or do I have to open up a tab? I can't. Marvelous, you said this one would be fun. Why don't you just play with the scared little Rusty till my pal... why don't you just play with my scared little Rusty pal till Joe is done? Yeah, what? Really? Oh, shucks, Marvis. You're a real one. Let him go! Nah. Ooh, she's angry now. Honk. Marvis, she's hurting him. You have to do something. If you want your body back, you better hurry up and get the job done. You hear me? Hurry along now. See you soon. You don't have time for exposition. Zephyros is counting on you. I love it. That's a freaking portal. What the hell is going on here? Wow, is sad music playing? I'll turn up the music a little bit, because the audio in this game just goes high and low. It's insane. Wow. The music is just like completely different. Oh god, he's asleep. That is so bad. Can't we kill her? It's not like she's doing anything. I don't know why I'm asking you guys, but I have a problem. To cut things short, some clowns want me to kill a yellow blood and bring back proof. Do you know how I could do this without actually killing anybody? Lol. Lol. Where's that rust blood? That's always hanging around you. Being held hostage by a clown until I do what they want. Shit, looks bad for this epic romance, lol. Your morale is clown food. Don't worry, you'll find another one. I knew this would be a waste of time. We should just kill her. Just get her off the battery. Oh, they're asleep. I guess they look pretty dead as it is. What? You're gonna use that as proof? Oh god. But how do I save Scalia's Lucis? I'm gonna end up getting fucking killed. Is it just me or does it feel like Undertale all of a sudden? Wait, did they end up killing what's her name? The annoying Jade girl? Is she dead? I don't see Jade blood. Marvis, I did it. I killed a yellow blood troll like you said. Yeah, wow, and here we thought you didn't have the guts. Well, I'll be damned. You got proof, Joe? Here, I took a picture of what I did. Damn, looks dead all right. Hold up. Let me get a look at this photograph. Now, wait just a minute. Who's to say this here troll is even dead? For all we know, they could be sleeping. Well, they're not. I definitely killed them. Yeah, how did you do it? Yes, how did you kill them? I strangled them. So it was a clean death. Do you think we're stupid, little one? Damn, buddies. No need to be such a damn killjoy. I'm sure my girl Jo here is a woman of her word. Yeah, I am. Let's give that wheel another spin. What? Oh god. Oh my god. I like how he's like. Oh god! Yeah, teal. Teal. Yeah, it's teal! Ooh, this could be interesting for sure. Oh, the teals sure are a feisty bunch. Honk! Zephyros, hang in there. Now this one's the same as last. Go out and kill yourself a teal and bring it back. But bring a little more proof back this time. What am I supposed to do? Bring back a whole body? Damn, don't pressure the girl. It just ain't any fun if she doesn't do the deed for real. You know, I always like to keep trophies from my kills. So I can press them into my scrapbook. I can show you a bit later if you please, yeah. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay. Ooh, okay. This time, make sure you bring back some solid proof, you hear me? We know best that troll be dead for sure. Marvis, why are you doing this? Doing what? Why are you making me kill people? Why are you hurting Zephyros? I thought that we were friends. Yeah, we're friends. I don't feel like that's true anymore. Oh, cheer up, Joe. It's all just a good bit of fun. No one who matters to the plot is gonna die. Wow. Can we kill Amicia? I know she's blue, but I don't like her. Can we kill our data? Please. Oh god, please let it be our data. Found yourself in a predicament, sweet one. Why not step into my room and... Not now! Dude, you really should just get out while you can. There's no win against high bloods. Elwood, I could really use your help. Yeah? What's up, girly? So we went to the clown car to get through to the engine room, but it turned out that Marvis, who I thought was a nice guy, is actually an evil clown. And his other huge clown friend is holding my friend hostage, and she won't let him go or let us through unless I kill trolls. I got away with tricking them into thinking I'd kill the person who was actually just sleeping, but this time they want me to kill a teal blood, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off the same sort of deal. Damn, that is rough. Teals are like roaches. What am I supposed to do? Well, why don't you take a look in the teal card and see what your options are? You think of any way I can help and I'll see what I can do. Wait, is this not teal? Oh, right, this is not teal. Ah, this is teal. Hey, how about you come for a walk? We found some pink stuff. Not now, dear. Can't you see I'm so busy to run along now? Speak with my assistant. I mean, Matesprit, if you have any urgent needs. Well, alright. I'm not even gonna ask you for help because you just tell me to pay for it. Wise. Hi, Desires. I have a bit of a problem. Yeah, what's up? So, the clowns up the train want me to kill a teal-blooded troll before they release my friend and let me go through to the engine. Do you have any idea for how I can do that, ideally without doing that? That's a little above my pay grade. Do you get paid for what you do? I sure don't. Just don't kill me, please. So, actually, I get the feeling that you would not be the appropriate person to say anything of the things I was just about to say to. What? Hi, Tigeri. Wilmot. So I'm kind of in a predicament right now, and... Hey, can I just, like, have your sword? Excuse me? You mean my blade? Yeah, your blade. You're foolish if you think I would give away my pride so easily. What would get you to give up your pride? Well, what do you want it for exactly? I, needed to heroically take someone's life. Really? Yeah. That sounds like a very anime reason. I won't give you my true blade, but here you go. My tanto. Seriously? Of course. We might have come between a brave woman and her act of heroism. I wish you the best of luck in your adventures, my lady. I really wasn't expecting that to work. Ooh. Now it's getting... Stab. Are you threatening me? Yes. Stab. Damn it. Stab. He'll sue you. Stab. Yo, I'm going to threaten a kid no matter how maniacal it is. Okay? Stab. He gave that to you. Fine. Stab. His eyes look tired, but she could probably put up a fight. Oh my god, then what do you want? Stab? Try it. She just laugh at you and tell you where you could shove it. Stab. You aren't going to threaten a child no matter what day you're having. Stab? Oh my god, who can I stab? Maybe garbage. He's got teal stuff. Stab. Sorry, Joe, I know you're worried about your wiggler, but I don't really have any advice that's worthwhile. Shit. Yummy bits? Don't be wasteful. Y'all smell like something the looses dragged in. Well, you've gotten yourself into a serious pickle. This is what happens when you trust clowns. Is the sword a convincing enough trophy? Oh! How much longer on emote only, chat? I don't know, I think they want the whole section on emote only so no one spoils it. I got lucky, I just wanted to kill someone. But they think this is enough. Shouldn't we, like, stab someone just in case? There's no blood on the blade. A true slug would have killed everyone on this train by now. Stab. Should kill you. Not if we kill her first. You'd blunt that already very blunt sword. Oh God. This thing is trash, but you need it. Hi Marvis, here's my kill trophy. I got this sword off the teal a few cars back, after I killed him, that is. Jojo, then we can... Now we're just the dang men. I got a mighty suspicion we might be played for fools again. What makes you think that? She could have just as easy asked a living troll to give up this here sword. It's as clean as a gosh darned whistle, Marvis. I didn't. I swear I killed him. And how did you go and do that exactly? I tap danced him into the ground. Yeah, gruesome. How grisly. Yeah, I totally turned him into ground beef. Yeah, Joey's real tough. Where I come from, if there's no blood, you can't rightly call it killing at all. No, settle everybody. I'm gonna make this fair for all. Joe, if you really did the killing like you said, why don't you head on back and rustle up some gold from that corpse? Then I'm sure you'll all be satisfied. Sigh. What if one of the clowns just went with her to verify the kill? Like, seriously. I'm surprised they're not doing that. Yeah, Chohad's just having fun. Don't worry about her. I am worried, though. Guess that's your loss, then. Damn it, you're not gonna give me any paint, you slut? Elwood, could you help me? What's up? I brought this sword back from the teal car to the clowns as a killing trophy, but they didn't consider enough proof that I'd actually killed someone. Can you think of some way to make it look more convincing? Yeah, I might be able to help with that. Yo, Rems, you down for another commission? What do you want this time, Elwood? Think you could just hand over some teal paint? That's all we need. Do you have any idea how hard it is to come by teal paint? Make it worth your while. And how do you propose you can do that? I got one of these H2 high-touch tickets I was planning to scalp at Javik Week. But if you're too good for it, well... Wow, I cannot believe you just Justy exposed me like this, in front of all the strangers. Bahaha. So you don't want them? No, of course I want them. You are a hag? You had tickets and you didn't tell me? I can't believe this. Paint up this sword and Tygon sweaty pal palm is all yours to touch, sweetheart. I won't forget this. Give me the fucking swordie. That was easier than expected. Hey, what happens if someone scalps a scalper? Is it a crime or is it just ironic? Okay, here we go again. Fetch Quest 2.0. Here you go. It's proof of my kill. Yeah, wow. Looks like you actually did it. Cool, you did great work, Joe. Just give it over and we can move to the next one. Now wait just a darn minute. Give that thing over, kid. Okay, here you go. Well, that's real blood, alright. Yeah. Wait, really? See, Jojo? Nothing to start a ruckus about. We can hustle on over to the next show. But wait. This sword. It's not sharp at all. Yeah? This is a fake sword, little miss. Oh, the scandal. Yeah, the outrage. How'd you go and get so much blood? All on a fake sword. I hit him really hard. Many times. Damn, Jojo, that's metal. You're a real one for sure. Now, hold up. Nah, this one fair and square, bud. Our girl did the work. Alright, let's give it another spin. Oh, god damn it. Let me guess, it's gonna be fucking purple. Red? It's fucking purple. Fucking knew it. Purple. But that means that... Ha 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 ha. That's right. I have to kill one of you? So it seems, Joe. Honk. This is just terrific, don't you think? Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm so excited. Stop it! Put him down! I'll stop if you stop me. Yeah. Do you have the guts to kill us? Yeah. Who will it be? Me? Or maybe me? Maybe she'll kill sweet little Caraco. Yeah. Honk! Ooh, seems like you got your work cut out for you. Yeah, this is gonna be such a party. But for a party, we'll need some refreshments. Shucks, you're right. Dang, we already went and drank up all of the Fago. Yo, I told you, Buzz, to make it last, and you didn't listen. Yeah, we should have listened. Honk! Yo, Joe, I'm pretty sure there's some more juice stashed back in the Rust Blood car. Why don't you pop down to the caboose and we could really get this shining swaggin'? Marvelous. What's up, Joe? How am I supposed to... You know, the first 2 times I didn't really... Shh. Listen, Joe, you're a smart girl. You'll figure something out. Wow, he's fucking with her. Oh, Basil, I'm just so excited. Yeah, are you Barzum? Yeah, I am. What if she kills us, Barzum? Yeah, wouldn't that be quite the circus? Honk. Oh, ho, 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 I'm so excited. I just can't wait to see how you're going to pull this one off. Just keep in mind, none of your little tricks are going to work this time. All our eyes are wide open, my wicked sister. Now hurry up and get some of that Fago. Not even an assassin would work, would it? Man, you really got yourself into some situations that are way too big for you. I can relate. But I can relate enough to get myself killed. Damn. Damn. Feigu. Where the fuck do I get Feigu? Ah, what am I even doing here? There's no soda here. There's not even room for soda. I'm such an idiot. I need to get back to Zephyros. Oh, did they just send her out to waste her time? Wasn't there soda in one of the other cars? There was one in like the blue car, I think. Man, they just got her out of the car. She's gonna get fucked. Fucking trolls. This, right? Oh, dang it, not again. Your alien fingers ruin everything. Oh, come on! It'd be pretty funny if she actually brings back Feigu. I would just ask someone to open it for me and bring it back. Oh, God. Basili? Hello, Joey. Oh, what's the matter, Joey? What are you doing out here? Where's Barzum? Time's up, Joey. You took too long. What? What did you think? We're going to wait to see how you'd kill us? I'm going to kill you first. Yeah, Joey. Zephyros. Push it over! We got a kill! We got a kill! Oh! First blood! Wait, how the fuck did you get free? You just... Zephyros. This kid got some XP. You just... Zephyros, you just killed a person. How can Joey be complaining? Yeah, he was gonna kill you. He... How did you get free, Zephyros? Yeah, Marvis released me. He released you just like that? Yeah. After Basili went after you, so I ran and that happened. Joey, I was just trying to help you. I know, Zephyros. You did. You saved my life. I guess we should go back in. Yeah. We've done what we wanted to do. Take a photo, damn it! I like how they don't show what's happening. Hey, Joe! Ah! I can't feel him! I can't feel him! Ah! I can feel it! I can feel it! Ah! His head! My head! Our head! Ah! I've got to hand it to you, Joey. After all your gosh darn mockery, I hadn't thought you had it in you. But here we are. Ah! Honk. I'm really impressed, Joe. Ah! You really rose to the occasion this time. No, I didn't kill him. What? But Barzum. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. My heart, my lives, he's dead. Yeah, we killed him together. Joey is just being modest. Hey, no need for that. You did a great job, Joe. Don't sell yourself short. Honestly, it's just terrific. You definitely made the best choice out of all of us to kill. Just look at Barzum. What a wicked chuckle. I think you want a clear ride, buddy. Go right on through. Fuck. Alright, emote only chat can be turned off now. Thank you. Fuck. 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 Yeah, Joey, are you alright? No, I'm not. I'm not at all alright, Zephyros. How can you be so calm about this? We killed the person, Zephyros. No. We killed the clown. I know, it's hard the first time. What? The first time? What are you saying? Have you? No. That was my first time too. It was very exciting and it was over before I knew it. Please don't be too hard on yourself, okay? It wasn't your fault. You didn't kill him. I did. I'll feel it for you so you don't have to. Notice how he has like the upside down kingdom heart? Let's just go. Wait, Joey. What? I think I know. Know what? What I think. About the high bloods in our revolution. Yeah? I think the good ones will join even if we don't offer them anything. Really? Even after all that? Yeah. It's because of what just happened that I think so. Because even if it's extremely hard, you don't get anything out of it. Even if you have to kill to do it. Or even if you have to die. Defending someone weaker than you is its own reward. What do you think? I think you're right, Zephyros. But I still feel awful. Yeah. Can't blame a clown for devising a more fun stuff for other clowns than the regular torture murder. It's true. He's wearing a fucking hat. He's wearing a fucking hat. And he's got like a hula girl. Is that a drone? So when they say drone, they actually mean like a living creature. Okay, so I think we need to hit that lever right there. The one he's holding? Yeah, that might be a problem. We gotta disable the drone somehow or it'll sound an alarm. I think we saw in the gameplay trailer something like this. Gotta think smaller. Damn it. Look at that small chair, Jesus Christ. I heard a click. I think the trapdoor unlocked. I bet it opens down to the tracks like maintenance hatch. You must gather your party before entering. My bird! Where's my bird? That's post-actual rationalization, Frick. What makes you think Marvis was ever good? You've come to the conclusion that he's good, so you'll just believe anything. 911 wants your emergency. Patient unresponsive. Shine on like a crazy diamond. Worthless. Oldest trick in the book. Maybe a little too old. Roll for initiate. All the world is impressed by such a beautiful masterpiece. The devil don't dance. That's not gonna do any good. Lions and tigers and bears. Don't feed the animals. Can I get out of here so I can walk away? Can I move away? How do I move away? I want to move away from the door. The hidden function is only available to Joey at this time. You need to get the hula girl moving in order to distract the drone. You might also need to add a bit of pizzazz in order to capture the drone's full attention. Dance? Did that work? Brain part shielded. So it's getting its attention. Is there something you can send through the hatch to distract the drone? A pigeon. Damn it! No! One door closes, another opens. Can I get in now? You're now able to break the door safely. Oh, you're breaking the... Really? You gotta break the door? That's breaking and entering. Not quite there. You will need to cut off the drone's network communication system in order to prevent its body from alerting the mainframe. How though? I have no idea what she's doing. Hit the drone? Is there anything sharp around you could use to sever the drone's communication system? The glass, I guess. So you're going Nope. What? Okay, so I think we need to hit the lever right there. The one is holding up. How did I get a game over? What the fuck? She's indifferent. And there it is. What the hell was that? That fail is so fucking dumb because it's barely explained. And yeah, the fact that it doesn't even explain why the game over. I mean, I still can't believe that was a game over. What did I do wrong? Didn't finish the drone completely. This is the obscure part that screws people over. Fear no bird. We need to distract the drone in order to break through. The bus wheel on the dashboard might be able to. Well, that's what I'm doing. She's indifferent. So what's the issue now? Do I throw another bird that doesn't work? Drone alert has two circuits. You severed the train one, but the drone also has a built-in one. Only hints alludes to it, that everyone thinks they've disconnected the drone and the job's done and gets screwed over. Well, I seem to be stuck now because I don't know what I need to be doing. She's not dancing. I'm supposed to dance. That is so weird. And now she's dancing. What was I supposed to do again? I still don't understand why she starts to dance if you dance. Because I don't know. Alright, I didn't finish him off completely. It's the need to disable the alarms on the train networks. Organs. So how do I... Can you batter it up? Finish him? Well, come on. Snacks? So what the hell do I do now? Light it? You did it. All you need to do is use Zephyros's telekinesis on the switch and the train will travel along the express. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but this felt so silly. That felt so silly. That felt so silly. Did we do it? Yeah, I think so. Now we just have to wait until we get to the Cree DS. We'll know how to get you home. Yeah. We'll be there in a couple of hours, so we should go back to the Rustblood car. And don't forget, we still need to ask around for Scalia's Lucis. No. Yeah? I don't want to walk through the clown car again. Oh. It'll be okay, Joey. They won't mind. And I'm here. I'll protect you, I promise. You know, you really are brave. Thank you, Zephyros. What? Is he gonna get kidnapped? Oh no, the train got bombed. What the hell? What? Was that a drone strike? Did they just get Obama'd? Wow. Dead freight. Wow. Wow. I'll move up the sound. I have a few issues with this game. One, the sound level is like all over the place. Sometimes it's really loud, so I manually have to lower it. Then I have to boost it up as much as I can. So it would have really been nice if the dev team actually played through the game so they could fix the sound balance, because it's all over the place. A train that is lost is called dead freight. Oh. 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 That explains it. Okay, can we talk about the stuff you missed? Because Act 2 actually has an import Act 1 save feature for a reason. Well, one thing that the dev team didn't actually do was make it so that your save file doesn't delete when you uninstall the game. So anyone that had Act 1 and uninstalled it would have lost their save file. They didn't really think it out. They didn't really think it through very well. Is there a post-credits thing? There weren't even credits in Act 1? Well, I have stored saves with battery and without battery. And at the end of Act 1, I can repost them in Discord. I don't know if anyone told you this, but there are 2 other endings for the trial. No, I knew that there would be another ending, but I didn't know that there's 2 other endings. So what, it just changes who gets killed? I'll be honest, I'm actually happy that the girl got killed. She was annoying. There weren't credits. Oh, right. Wow. There are also multiple ways to get tickets for the train, also different ways to pass culture exam. Really? Had no idea. There's only one other ending. The unique game over results in Linera dying. I mean, you have 3 ways to talk out Chixie of a train trip. You have 3 ways to talk out Chixie out of a... Really? So Chixie could have not been on the train. That's fucked. So everyone that's on the train basically dies. Huh. It's a bit like The Walking Dead for us, in that the ending we chose is kind of really sad. You talked both Chixie and Zebra out of their tickets. The alternate ending of the trial is dumb though, because it requires you to have the batteries and keep the pogs. Wow. And that makes me think of Marvis's line a bit. No one important to the plot's gonna die. Wow. Wow. Doesn't matter if you kill someone who's already doomed. I guess it's just the satisfaction of knowing that she died. Because she's not dying as just one of the people on the train. She died specifically. You kind of need to get both legit tickets to this way. You keep all the stuff to get through and enough evidence for the trial ending. It's kind of hilarious that the pogs are used as evidence. I mean, that was thought out. The fact that you have a different trial ending depending on what items you have. But that last segment with the train thing was a little bit rough. Like, what that whole thing with the bird was is a bit out of... I have no idea what was going on there. But even if you get the special trial ending, it would seem to be irrelevant. Does anyone die in the special trial ending? They aren't used as evidence, but you trade them for good evidence. Oh, really? Now you get Tagore to cough up new stuff to sell you. Oh, really? Wow, what a scumbag. Maybe some people think the most Friendsim characters survive, and that's why there were so few Rustbloods in Friendsim, even though there were so many people in the car. Some people think the most Friendsim characters survived, and that's why there were so few Rustbloods in Friendsim, even though there were many people in the car. Ah. To quote Tagore when you don't have to trade, to quote Tagore when you don't have them to trade, play the game better next time. So it's late and here I am tired. All good. Well, that was fun. In its own way. And now comes the long wait for Act 3, if it ever becomes a thing. Given how long the development cycle for Act 2 was. I'm a little surprised how many years Act 2 took. I didn't actually read the number of people on the development team. At this point, I'm expecting a brand new development team. There's setbacks and perks of a new dev team. Sometimes a new dev team brings new ideas and inspiration, but always changing developers kind of changes the flow. There's no time to react to memes. We're at 4 hours already and I gotta head out. We were originally gonna do 2-hour streams for Hiveswap, but I figured that would take way too long, so we did a 4-hour stream. Friendship is non-canonical to Hiveswap. I get so, like, non-canonical. It's so... Okay, I get it. You get alternate timelines and exposition of characters in a way that's not going to influence their interactions with you here. But then at the same time, saying that the whole game is just non-canonical is kind of like... Oh. So everything that I did is completely pointless. That's what it makes it feel like. And it was written by different writers. It's kind of like a punch in the gut to play a game, learn about characters, and it's like, it's non-canonical. It's like, damn it. I liked Act 1, maybe a gamble, but I would definitely prefer if Act 2 came out later, if it meant Act 3 was closer to being finished, and then Act 3 was released closer to Act 4 being finished, to lower the wait time. It can be, but with MS PAR removed, Doc Scratch specifically says that he used him to set up all the trolls in the right place for Hiveswap. They were probably running low on funds and had to release it so it could keep paying people. The official team literally said that it's non-canon. We'll see how it goes.